Hello everyone, how are you? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create checkboxes and radio buttons in our Tkinter application. So let's start our coding here. Now let me create our window first. So tk.tk window geometry, I think 400 by 600, the size will be good. Window title, let me also set the default font size. Okay, now I'm going to create two different label frames. First label frame will contain all our checkboxes and the second label frame will contain all our radios. Checkboxes. Let me create the second label frame as well for our radios. I will try my best to keep the video short and show you all the important steps to create checkboxes and radios. Now here I'm going to create different variables. I will explain you why I'm creating these variables. Now here I'm going to create our checkboxes. They are called check button in Tkinter. This is the root of check button. So I'm going to add these check buttons in this checkbox frame. That's why I said checkbox frame here. Option 1. Here I have to set variable, so I'm going to use this variable. Okay, option 1 variable. Okay, I use spec to place the check button in our application. Now I did just copy paste and created two more check buttons, and I will rename variables here, right? So this variable will contain this check button state, and this button is this variable is for this button, and the third variable is for third button. Now I'm going to create another button which is simple button to call the function, and that function will return all the checkboxes that are selected. I have to create this function to handle these check buttons states. So I will create a function here, but let's keep it empty for now and see if we are working good. Okay, something is wrong. Where? Okay, sorry. Here I had to use a label frame. I forgot this. Okay, so let me correct here as well. See, this is the label frame and these are our checkboxes and this button. When I select these checkboxes and click this button, it will show me a message which options are selected. Okay, so let me create this function first and then we will continue coding our radio buttons. Okay, I created selected options, an empty list. Now we will check each variable. If it's true, then the this option will be added to our selected options list. Okay, sorry for my bad English. I hope you get my point. If option 1 dot var dot get. Okay, so if this option is selected, then what to do? We will append a value to the list. Option 1. In your application, you can set your values obviously according to your requirements. Here I am just simply setting option 1 if this checkbox has been selected, right? Same thing will be done for other checkboxes. Okay, I checked all three variables that I created here. All three variables are checked here. Now at last I will simply call a message box to show all my selected checkboxes. Join selected option if selected option, else none. Let's try our application. Option 1 and option 3 I select. Okay, see, selected option 1 comma option 3. If I leave option 3 and option 1, I just select option 2, it shows selected option 2. Okay, so this was our checkboxes handling. Now I'm going to add radio buttons below this label frame. Let's continue our coding here, and I'm going to create a variable for our radio buttons. Okay, I set the string var here and its default value is none. Now I am creating our radio buttons. Radio frame, I will use radio frame. Okay, this is the root of our radio buttons. Option A, variable, radio var, and value option A dot back. Now I create two more buttons. The same variable will be used, which is radio var. Okay, because it's single value radio buttons. In radio buttons you cannot select multiple values, you have to select a single option. That's why we don't need to create different variables here. Okay, now here I'm again going to create a button. I just copy paste it and I will change properties here. Show radio selection. And command show radio selection. Fine. Now let's create this show radio selection function here. Selected radio var dot get, and here we will simply throw a message box. In your application, of course, you have to do according to your requirements. I'm simply showing message box here because it's simple and easy, and we don't need to drag our video, so you can easily understand the main concept of radio buttons and checkboxes. Guys, if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and like and share my video, guys. Radio selection. Let's try our program. Here we got all our radio buttons, but it's always single. Okay, I did some mistake, that's why when I click here you can see both options are being selected. So let me correct it. Okay, now let's try. Fine. When I click this button, you can see selected option B, selected option A. Okay guys, I hope you understood the concept of checkboxes and radios. Okay guys, see you in next video. Goodbye.